easy layup.
Lagpas kalahati na tayo dito sa third quarter. Baguio inside Hugnatan.
That's an easy shot for him. He likes to finish with the left hand. This one, he had to move the ball from left to right and shoot that kind of a shot.
Here's Reyes. Almost another turnover there, but there's a reach and foul against the Aces.
That's going to be second on Topex Robinson, and that will also now give them their 15th foul, which will put them into penalty with a lot of time left. So those two quick fouls gets Alaska into the penalty.
Here's Castro. Reyes behind the back. Floater. In and out. Rebound for Simpson. 9 rebounds para kay Diamond Simpson.
En route to another double-double. The Vance from downtown. Now that is trouble when he starts making that. Then earlier he tried penetrating to the basket and scoring. 16 in the ball game. Ranidel. Bawi-bawi.
Answers back.
Bawi-bawi tayo.
$18 para kay Ranidel de Ocampo. Pero lamang ng 4 ang Alaska, 64-60. Under 5 minutes to go in the third.
Yan ang problema ni Topex. They say he cannot shoot. But remember, he had a big shot against Ginebra in game number 2, which they won. No?
Reyes. And now Castro. Inside De Ocampo. Oh, that's very clear.
The defense this time was aware of where Harvey Curry was. Yeah. You know, we thought that this was going the route of the first game. Remember, San Miguel just suddenly blew away the Darby Ace in the third quarter and never looked back. But Alaska is fighting tooth and nail here. At the same time, you know, they're making this with some of their key players resting. Nakapagpahinga doon si LA, di ba? Nakakapahinga si Sanitos. Tony De La Cruz hasn't come back in here in the third. Neither has Larry Fonacheri.
Castro, nice pass.
Whoa.
Nice passing by the Tropang Texters and a layup there by Sean Daniels.
I like the way they get that ball, you know. That weak side cut and then the easy drop off. Alaska still on top by 4. Under 4 minutes left. Very fast-paced third quarter for us here.
Simpson, 7 to shoot. Sends it out to Baguio. Corner shot, but Baguio was caught stepping on the sideline.
Kelly Williams, who finished the first half with only 3 points, now coming in for Harvey Curry.
Three and a half remaining in the third. Castro outside. Ryan Reyes from the corner.
He's having a hard time shooting that ball tonight.
Hugnatan wants to post up Kelly Williams. Simpson says, let's go to the bands. And then they go to Cyrus Baguio. One more rebound for Diamond Simpson.
They have a lot of shot clock to work with. So some movement being asked of Cyrus. Good pass inside. Hugnatan operates well there, and a possible three-point play for Reynel Hugnatan.
The foul is on Ranidel de Ocampo, his 4th. Time out muna ang Alaska rito with 2:57 remaining in the third. Lamang sila ng 6. Here's a power move brought to you by Derby Ace Premium Formula. Dito ko na sa Yamato, tampok si Ranidel de Ocampo.
And foul N1. Kita mo yung takip niya sa kamay niya. No? Hugnatan trying to finish off a three-point play here. He's come off the bench, but that was bad. And this is what Topex does well, the offensive rebound.
Topex, Simpson, now Baguio. Lots of time to shoot para sa Alaska. Baguio creates. Steps on the brakes. Hugnatan. Drop step. No.
Oh, the first call of flopping tonight. Something I didn't want to see, didn't want to hear.
Sa bola pa rin ng Alaska. After this time, 2:39 remaining in the third. 6-point advantage for the Aces. Ito po ang Game 1 of the best of 7 PBA Semifinals. It's a 30-second timeout brought to you by Handy Fix. First aid ng bahay mo, bonds all, and seals all. Kung ngayon lang kayo nagbukas ng TV set, you missed the first game, nanalo po ang San Miguel, 101-88. This was actually a close game in the first half.
Yes.
But in the second half, the Beermen just pulled away.
Yeah, it's on the heroics of Jay Washington, who had 20 points in the second half to finish with 28. Tapos si Freeman, 23, had 10 in the second half. Washington, who demolished, Commissioner, partner, Pak. And this is last conference. Going to shuttle in between Sacramento and the Philippines. It's been a good year been a couple of good years for him, but nothing is forever.
I think the PBA is so close to the commissioner's heart.
He definitely, started off as a great fan, and then became the executive director, finance man, and everything. Double-dribble called against Topex. Masyadong excited na patingin eh. Like I said, the commissioner, he had great years with the PBA, both a second in command and then OIC and then in command. And we hope that this tournament finishes well for him. I'm sure Mr. Raymond, you would love to say that too. But Topex has really put some energy here, but Jimmy Alapac says, he misses that three-point shot.
An offensive rebound for Ryan Reyes. Here's Cardona. Cardona inside.
May nakita mo, nagpipilit na. Also, that really got Alaska going up. Because
look at it.
Yeah, you could see that in that case, that ball was tapped out by Cardona. By Reyes.
And missed by Cardona. Hugnatan will get the ball.
That might be a big call. Sometimes you see it from that angle, they didn't see anything. Yung referee, nasa ilalim ng goal yun.
Reyes again. Cardona again. In and out.
All of a sudden, Mac was scoring at will in the first half. Now he cannot buy a basket here. Momentum certainly is on the side of Alaska, but we're only in the third quarter. That's open for Tony De La Cruz. You cannot give him that.
And it's our 10-point lead for the Alaska Aces, 72-62. And a quick counter-attack by Ryan Reyes, and the basket is good. May kasama pang foul.
Well, Simpson was trying to take a charge, but Reyes wasn't going to give him that. He found another angle to the basket after getting by Cyrus. So, Reyes couldn't get a shot to go. So he's got to go to layups and maybe through the free throw line. Second personal foul of Diamond Simpson. So the big men of Alaska are not in foul trouble. Simpson 2, Sanitos 1. They're not in foul trouble. They're in good stead in this game. And Topex giving them the quality minutes allows LA Tenorio to rest and have a field day resting.
And with Topex is there and Alaska is on top here, 72-65. Bola na kay De La Cruz. By the way, that second free throw brought to you by B-Make Third Base Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Lemat bonus free throw rather.
Iron ball was already outside. Now it's the turn of the Tropang Texters to be a little bit dismayed. Going to be a jump ball here.
With 55 seconds remaining here in the third. At pito, nakabante ng Alaska, 72-65. And the jump will be between Harvey Carey and Reynel Hugnatan.
Mahaba talaga kamay ni Simpson. Ginanon lang yung bola ko.
9 to shoot. Simpson. Nice move.
Nice finish. So only 44 seconds left.